Hi, you're here with Emily from Core Talents Consulting. Thank you for joining our video on email management. Admittedly, not the most exciting topic, but if you can do this effectively, you will save so much stress, you will increase your confidence, and you will be a better organized business owner. So, jumping right in to the first of our 5 tips. Unsubscribe from everything. Well, not everything, but anything that you do not read at least 50% of the time, get rid of it. I worked with a small business owner on her email management. When we started working together, she had 1,100 unread emails, and it turns out that over 500 of those were just Groupon. So as small business owners, we spend so much time sifting through and deleting emails that should never be there in the first place. Do yourself a favor and go unsubscribe. Number 2 is the 2-minute rule. If you can read an email and respond to it within 2 minutes, do it. Regardless of the priority level, regardless of what else is going on, get that email taken care of and get it out of your inbox. You are wasting time if you leave that in your inbox and come back to it 2 or 3 times before you respond. Just get rid of it. That's the 2-minute rule. Another way to say that is the Ohio rule. Only handle it once. So much more efficient, will keep your inbox clean. Number 3, folder rules. So this is something that you may not know. You can actually set up your email inbox to take certain messages that come in and automatically send them to a folder. It's a really great tool. You have to be careful. You don't want anything to go to a folder that still has an action item attached to it, because if you forget to go to that folder, you may be in trouble. But for emails that you need to keep for the purpose of auditing, you can't really get rid of them, but you still kind of need them, or maybe you'll need them as backups when you do accounting at month end. Put those in a month end folder. Those don't need to come into your inbox first. So set up good rules. Number 4, folder structure. I work with small business owners who are on 2 ends of the spectrum when it comes to their folder structure. On one end, they don't have any folder structure. They don't have any folders, and all of their emails are in their inbox, which is really overwhelming to look at for one, but it's also so unorganized. On the other hand, I work with small business owners who have so many folders that the system is not sustainable. You don't need to have 50 plus folders to look through, or else you're just going to end up leaving them in your inbox because you don't want to work to move them over. So you need to find a healthy middle ground. Here's my middle ground. I work primarily with small business owners and small business clients, and I also primarily communicate with them through email. So I have hundreds of emails with each of my clients. It makes sense for me to have a specific folder for each one of them so that when a task comes through from my client, I complete that task, respond to that email, and immediately put it in their client folder. But I also have a lot of accounts and things that send me messages from time to time, like Gmail, just to kind of give me updates on my Gmail subscription. We have Wix for our website, and they'll send us things about our subscription. But I don't need a separate folder for Gmail, for Wix, for a phone bill, for an internet bill. Those don't all need their own folders because they don't have enough frequency with contacting me to make it worth that. So rather than that, I have one folder called Ordering and Accounts. Anything I order for my business, when I get a receipt from Amazon, goes in that folder. When I get something from Wix saying I need to update my website subscription, goes in that folder. It's not complicated. They just all go in there. And if I need something from Wix, I can go to that folder, search for Wix, and it pulls it up just fine. So find a good middle ground when it comes to your folder structure. Number 5, last but not least, is the 1-week rule. So if you are subscribed to something and it comes through, only let that sit in your inbox for 1 week. If you haven't read it at that point and there's no action items attached to it, hit that delete button. It's gonna feel awkward at first, especially if you're like, man, I really wanted to read that and I just didn't get to it. If it was important to you, you would have handled it within a week's time frame. So go ahead and delete that. And if you see yourself kind of establishing a pattern of always deleting emails from a certain newsletter or person or company, you may need to unsubscribe. Keep your inbox clean long term, and that's the best way to do it. If you follow these 5 tips, your inbox will stay under control. And if it doesn't, that means you probably have too many responsibilities. It may be time for you to go to your boss, or if you're a small business owner and you are the boss, tell yourself that you have too many responsibilities and it's time to delegate. But if you can manage this, you'll be in a lot better shape. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys need help with your email management, give us a call. We'd be happy to help you. And if you're looking to just gain some more tips on how to take your business to the next level, subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much.